Only a few actually realize that Star Wars is actually a very religious movie. In reality, it is about religion first, and then the adventure and war second. But all the action and conflict distract the unsuspecting viewer from this reality. In over 4 decades, this franchise has had massive influence over a wide range of people, multiple generations of viewers, while they are pushing esoteric views and occult beliefs to the masses under the guise of entertainment. And after the most recent movie, The Rise of Skywalker, was just released, which was highly religious and esoteric, the first thing we will discuss is the Force. The premise behind Star Wars revolves around mysteriously hidden energy referred to as the Force. This metaphysical energy is tapped into by those trained in the arts of white or black magic, since one could harness the good energy of the light side or the evil energy of the dark side. In Episode 4, A New Hope, we hear Obi-Wan Kenobi describe it as,
"The Force is what gives the Jedi his power. It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together."
He said it is an energy field created by all living things. The Force is simply a rehashing of the pagan belief in an impersonal, universal version of God as a cosmic consciousness. And in Star Wars, the Jedis are the high priest of this religion. If you follow the movie, they have sacred texts, and they even had a Jedi temple. In the movie Rogue One, one of the main characters was a blind man named Chirrut Imwe. Forgive my pronunciations. He was a spiritual warrior monk, and basically had no place when the Jedi temple was destroyed. During his part in the movie, he would consistently repeat,
"I'm one with the Force is with me. I'm one with the Force is with me.
I am one with the Force, and the Force is one with me." You see, the thing is that the Force is not properly explained in full application with real life, so people just think it's some made-up thing. This is what the religion of the Jedis is. That's what the belief in the power of the Force is. It is an esoterical New Age religion. The light and dark concepts of duality is arguably the main takeaway of the Star Wars films. We see it through symbolism that displays the two colors of black and white, which represent the absence and presence of all colors, the light and the dark. Which is why in the movie, Rey wears white while Kylo Ren wears black. This is the type of symbolism you will see often. Like in The Lord of the Rings, this was prevalent. The dark figures that hunted Frodo were in black. In the beginning of the adventure, Gandalf was wearing gray. He was called Gandalf the Grey. He was a mixture of black and white. When he came back to assist them with the final battle, he wore white, and he was called Gandalf the White.
Gandalf the Grey. That was my name.
Gandalf.
I am Gandalf the White.
A familiar symbol that displays this is of the yin and yang, which demonstrates that both sides of the spectrum are to be found in all things. Philosophers oftentimes believe the concept of duality was created by mankind in order to make sense and categorize things. It's that you can't have good without evil, and there should be a balance of both. This is a teaching that should be taught by itself, because it is very deep. In terms of the tales of Star Wars, the dark side is the path one takes to achieve condemned and unnatural abilities. And we are led to believe that the Jedi Order is the side of good. But that is not what they are truly saying. The entire aim of the tale in Star Wars is that of a reconciling of opposites. Star Wars has an occult flavor of Gnosticism. So what you're seeing is not a tale of battling good versus evil. And that's why the prequels movies 1 through 3 were so important. In movie 1, The Phantom Menace, we are told of a prophecy. There is constant talk about bringing balance to the Force.
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force. You believe it's this boy?
The plot in Star Wars is not intended to obliterate evil, but rather to bring it into balance with the light. The light and dark sides of the Force are both still expressions of a universal energy, but are truly only the same thing. If destroying evil completely was the aim, it would not bring balance, since the light side would be the only one left in existence. That's not balance, that's one-sided. They never said the goal was to destroy evil or to destroy the dark side. Their goal was to bring balance to the Force and destroy the Sith. and they showed that there was a prophecy of a coming Jedi, a chosen one that will bring balance to the Force. And this chosen one was Anakin Skywalker.
He is the chosen one. You must see it.
And so the actual major revelation in these movies is who the true hero is. Now we naturally assume it to be Luke Skywalker, but Luke is not the true hero. Now don't get me wrong, he is a hero of the movie, just like Han Solo is. That is undeniable. But Luke was really just a vessel to help the real hero fulfill his destiny. The true hero of the movie was Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker. He is the anti-hero that proves to the audience that evil really is good and it can be joined in with the light. The original Jedis just misinterpreted the prophecies and understood them wrong. Anakin is called the Chosen One and is born through Immaculate Conception.
Who was his father?
There was no father. I carried him, I gave birth, I raised him. I can't explain what happened.
Anakin started as a Jedi in the light. Being in the light did not allow him to have attachments, and so he went against the Jedi Order and got attachments. And then in order to save the ones he loved, he went to the dark side. In the final battle when he fights Luke, he realizes he still has light in him, and kills Palpatine, the Sith Lord, who is all dark, and thus he brings balance. When he dies, he told Luke that Luke saved him.
Leave me? No, you're coming with me. I'll not leave you here. I've got to save you.
You already have. Luke. You were right. You were right about